Organic Mike here. Alright, so I just got through feeding the ducks corn. Something I get to do every morning. But if you look real close, you probably won't be able to see it, but there's some ringneck ducks out there that are stopped by this year for some reason, and I don't know if it's to do with the weather patterns changing, but there they go. They're kind of in the middle of the water because I'm walking up there. They're a little bit scared. But as I'm walking out there with the bucket of corn, they're almost swimming up to me. You know, they probably come 25 feet from me now. And they dive down to the bottom of the tank there and get the corn. It's pretty cool. And they'll fly off at night sometimes and come back in the morning. They can fly really good. They're smaller than the whistling ducks that fly in sometimes. I haven't seen but one set this year, and it's March 15th, 2012. But these other guys, these were born on the property. Somebody gave me some of these. But you can tell they're excited about the corn. And you can see the wild ducks. There's one hanging out right over there, and then there's a group of 4 or 5 over there kind of swimming away, because I don't normally come back over here to video, so that's not their routine. Now here's one that just popped up. He's not so scared. He's a little brave guy. He's coming up closer to me. He dives back down. If you see that, I'm going to walk up. So when he pops up, he's got a little surprise. And he'll swim off pretty quick if he sees me. But I won't. I'll be quiet. He's going to pop up. There he went. Yeah, he's swimming away. Yeah, he's coming back. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Things are a lot greener this time of year. Last year it was rough around here. We went from a biblical drought to this. Water and water all the time. So it's been raining. We've probably had 20-something inches since maybe this year. I haven't kept track because it's just been raining so much. Just want to give you a quick update what my ram pump's doing. I got 2 of them. They're clicking right along. This one's running a water feature in the middle of the property. Morning, Snip. You having a good day? Yep. And there's Itty Bitty. Well, this camera just changed. This is a rugby smartphone that I just got. So the quality of the video, I'm lowering the quality. It'll do high quality video. It takes so long to upload, and I'm trying to get more videos out. There's a goji berry plant. How you doing? You having a good day? Yep. You having a good day? Yep. Everybody's having a good day. Anyway, that's a goji berry plant that I have transplanted like 5 times just to see what it would take. Those things are tough, so that's motivation for me to plant more of those. Here's the other ram pump, and it runs the water wheel boat on the front side of the property, up by the road. And you can see those videos on the internet. There's the dock. So here's the view. If I'm sitting on the chair, I don't get to do this much anymore. I need to. And then the road, the property is about 800 feet long, so Old MacDade Road is up there with you see that dump truck cruising. So it's almost peaceful here. And here come the cats. And I have seen that cat right there walk on my floating water plants to get to goldfish, and very successful. So they're good hunters. That's itty bitty. Here comes Calico. And no, I didn't buy these cats. They just, mama cat showed up about 4 or 5 years ago and left me a gift of 5 kittens. And I'm running an average of 8 all the time now. They come and go, and this Calico, somebody told me I need to get her fixed. Whatever, I don't think she's broken, but I let the girls do that. They took them to the vet and they had them chopped up, so they can't have kittens anymore. But at least they got to have this cute one. You having a good day? And she's almost full grown. That's about as big as she's going to get. Yep. She just squeaks at you. But this is from the original bunch of kittens that the mommy cat left me. She's pretty old now. She's like almost 6 years old. She's a smart cat though. Aren't you? You having a good day? She's like, whatever. You're talking to me with a smartphone in your hand and I don't speak English. Now this one tries to speak English. You a duck eater? This one caught a duck one time and ate it, believe it or not. And I didn't videotape it. It wasn't a good scene. I told him to stop that though. And this one is the one that fell through the ice. This is the famous cat that fell through the ice. You can tell she's king of this ramp. Yeah, so that's Snip. That's the one that fell through the ice. Cat falls through the ice video. It's had almost 150 to 160,000 views already. And this is some cane that somebody gave me. Variegated cane. I don't know what the variety is, but maybe somebody can tell me. It's variegated. And it's pretty aggressive. Anyway, I got a couple of ram pumps running. And goji berry plant. And here's the water well that starts all these water features in motion, that runs off of air and nothing but air. A little air compressor runs this. And the production is so high now that I had to put this little stopper on there because it's coming out so quick. I don't know if you can see this. See how fast it's coming out? The velocity is just, it was overshooting this trough here, so I put that on there to slow it down. It looks crusty, but it does the job. And it gives you a constant flow out too, which is kind of cool. And this is parrot's feather. This stuff grows like crazy with this well water. Speaking of growing like crazy, the overflow off that trough, oh, look at this. Wow. Look at these dewberries. This is going to be a good year for dewberries. Last year we didn't have any because there was a drought. Look at all this good clover. But look, here's more parrot's feather. And what happens here is the water that's coming out of my trough that doesn't get used by my ram pumps that flows into the tank, the overflow comes through here, and this is where the goldfish are. Well, this is where I found my cat walking on this stuff. It was literally walking in this stuff and grabbing the goldfish. So I don't know. I haven't seen any goldfish in a long time. I need to put some back in there to keep the mosquitoes down. But I haven't seen any. So I think he got all of them. So I'm going to have to put some kind of cage around this to stop the cats from walking on my parrot's feather to get the goldfish. Isn't that crazy? Here's a little raised bed I got just for whatever reason. Somebody gave me this stainless steel thing, so I turned it into a raised bed. Some shallots and peppers and greens and what is that called? Anyway, it's not the clover style, it's the Huban clover. This is Huban clover. This is hairy vetch, that's what it is. It's got the purple flower, great for soil. And look at these dewberries popping up everywhere. I don't know if this camera's giving you the effect like I'm seeing it. And there's another patch of dewberries over there. It looks really nice and white. And I walk over here to my water canal, and I had buried this in hay to overwinter it. And this is a moringa tree, miracle tree. So as you can see, the bark photosynthesizes like a leaf does. So the bark is green when these things are growing. And you can still see the green bark here, and it's popping back out. Look at it. I see green right there, that little, right there, and right down there. So it is March 14th. We've had some weird weather, just a lot of rain, so I think this thing would have snapped out of it sooner, but I had buried this thing completely just as an experiment to see how these things would overwinter, and it did pretty good. This video is getting long, but... And then you go down my water canal here that's fed by that one ram pump, the blue one. So this is what feeds this little canal. The cats love to drink out of it. And looks like my water wheel got readjusted. I need to set this up better. That's not working very well, is it? There. Sorry about the shaky video, but I like building little pointless water features, just moving stuff around. I need to put this water wheel to work and design it better, and I need to get the water closer to the cups. They're actually cinnamon jars, and give it some work to do. But it's just nice seeing that turning, and that ram pump down there is what drives it. And what drives that ram pump is the water that's coming out of that trough, the gravity fed line, just going through the line there from the well, and the well works off of air. So everything, all these moving water features and all the moving water on this property starts with one little compressor that you can get off the internet for 60 bucks used. It's a Thompson compressor. They're continuous duty. Here's another little water feature. I set it up. The cardinals will perch right here, and they drink that moving water. And this is another moringa tree that I'm doing a test on, because people say that they like the drought. Oh, check this out. Look at this little green frog. Tree frog. Look at him. He's ready for summertime, I bet. Anyway, I'm doing a test to see if these things will handle wet feet, and I did not cover this one like I did the one down there. So, and it looks like it's alive all the way up to about, well, that's not alive. So it might have froze back to the root system, but it should come back. We'll find out here in another couple of weeks. And this is overflow. That water's coming from this water feature. How you doing, kitty? You doing all right? You having a good day? Yep. You having a good day? He's king of his little castle there. So anyway, yep. So this airlift, this is part of the airlift that goes to the house. I have 3 airlift pumps in my well, and it goes through this hand pump, and this runs all the time to keep fresh water for the goldfish and cats. And the overflow out of this goes into here. And then I have a hose hooked to this bucket, and I do that for water sound too. So it flows in there, makes water sound, and comes out of that hose and ends up right over here. And this pretty much flows right back down into that canal down there because the ground's so saturated. Look at all these dewberries. Look at the blooms. I don't know if this camera's showing you the popping white blooms as well as I wanted it to, but alright, 14 minutes on the video. It started off to be a 5-minute video. And we walk up to the front here with my automatic gate closing device. I have weights on a bicycle wheel with a rope, and it closes the gate automatically. So we come over here, I got some tomatoes planted there. This is my pepper garden. And I put these ramps here just so I can weed without being in the mud. There's my newest project with water wheel. This also runs off the airlift system. All these things run off one little compressor. You can hear it bubbling. So you can drink this water if you want. It's clean water straight from the well. And I put it in this bucket, it slows the water down, what gives it a straight stream, and it goes to this water wheel that I made the other day. And I used metal tape, that HVAC metal tape, with baby food jars to make this water wheel. And you can put a string inside the rim to act as a pulley for the to put the water wheel to work. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to make this one do, but I think I want to make this water wheel run something in the air instead of on the water. And I want to clean it up to where it doesn't look like a bike sitting upside down in there. So I got some work to do. And here's the pepper garden. And here's a moringa tree coming up. And I got more peppers over here. And I got some projects I'm working on over there. And here's a sunflower already coming up. And here's the passion vines that grows across here. So in another couple of months there's going to be purple blooms all the way across here. Here's a variety of lettuce that's seeding out, which is really cool. So that'll be seed stock for next year. This is a airlift setup here. It comes off the airlift system and it's an overflow. So if the line gets stopped up for some reason, the water will come out here, but it hasn't stopped up yet, and I don't know why it would. This is my bird feeding area to keep the birds safe from the cats. It keeps them up high on this perch, so I put seed out every morning, and it just kind of blends in with the territory here. And I'm caught in the fish line. Here's the black Spanish grapes that are coming out. Look at that. And that's Itty Bitty. You having fun? She loves climbing up poles and following me. So I got two black Spanish vines here. This is my front yard. And look, these puppies are already putting on. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be a good year. And here's more peppers, bell peppers, tomatoes. That's some Georgia cane I planted there, so I can have stuff growing on it. It'll be interesting to see if that gets out of control up here or not. I don't think it will, but I can definitely control it close to the concrete. There's a John Deere tractor. It's my dad's 4640, completely restored. This is a Paulownia tree. This thing will bloom out purple blooms. This is the ornamental variety, easy for you to say. It's not the one that they use for lumber as much because it doesn't grow as straight and as quick and as tall as the lumber variety. But it's popping out, and I thought it was dead from the drought, but look at it. These leaves, when it's young, get almost to be 18 inches across. It's not really edible, but it's great for amending your soil. There's a Rose of Sharon with the passion vine growing on it. Here's another Rose of Sharon coming out. Right there, they're really pretty. And these are pecan trees that just popped up. So anyway, how's that for a short video? I just wanted to show some people some of my water features. And let's walk into the house. And this beautiful smell here, that's where the smell's coming from. I couldn't figure it out. This hedge I have here, whatever it's called, this bush, it's the first year I've ever seen it flower out. I think most people clip these down to the point to where they don't get to flower. It's a beautiful smell. It almost smells like a she just wants to be with me, doesn't she? She's always jumping up on stuff. It almost smells like an orange bloom. Look at it. I wish this thing had smell-o-vision. I'm just joking. Don't even start that. Don't start that, Android. the next thing. It'll be in the next update of Android. It'll have smell in it. But the scary part is, how would they get that smell to you? I'm not going there. So yeah, it smells awesome up here. Alright, you can't come in the house. I'm going to show them something real quick. Come on. Watch out. Nope. Nope. She won that battle. So anyway. It's dark in here. This is the airlift that comes through the house. And I guess you can't see this. This camera really does not do good with low light. But you can see I have a valve here. I can shut the water off here. And watch this. When I shut this off here, it'll make it come out on my overflow out here that I was just talking about. So, let me raise the window. See if you can see it. See the water coming out right there? And I do that also, I put that valve there, so if I need to fill up my aquarium, I can do that real quick, or I can fill up water out there if I need to. So that's what that valve is for. But this airlift line goes all the way through the house. It's really cool. Well, I wish this camera would do better video. So anyway, that is an update. And this camera for some reason doesn't do low light. And this goes back to the view of the back property. It's going to take forever to upload this video. And there's that water feature we saw earlier. It runs off the airlift too. It'll take a second to get started because I shut that valve off and I opened it back up. And there's the water line going through the house. And you follow it, and it takes a stop down to that water feature right there. So this is my view. Never mind the broken golf cart right there, so that doesn't exist. So you're not seeing that. OrganicMike.com. Subscribe if you like.